Everybody, it's Autumn Stringham here, and I'm back with another question from my secret mailbag. If you have questions, you can drop them into my private messages. And if it's something that you don't want to ask on a public forum or in a semi-private forum like this group, that's a great way to do it. And I will not mention your name, but I will definitely answer your question in a live with the hope that other people with similar questions can also get answers. So here we go. A sweet little young mama wrote me a letter and asked about prenatals and lightning sticks. So I don't know the science on this one. This one is based on my mom instinct and what I would be telling my daughters right now. And so just, take it all with a little grain of salt or grain of lightning. You see what I did there? So I did 3 pregnancies on capsules. I was doing 32 capsules a day through my pregnancies, and it was gross. It was super barfy to do that many, but I have major gut problems. That was the standard dose at the time, and I did it. And I do not regret that. I was far, far better off during my pregnancies with my daughters than I was during my pregnancy with my son before we had EMPowerplus. So I know firsthand that getting that nutrition in any way that you can makes a huge difference for mom and baby. And for example, I always have preemies because I have another kind of situation going on that has nothing to do with my mental health. And my babies all wanted to get out much earlier than they should have. And that was pre-EMPowerplus as well as post-EMPowerplus. The EMP did not change that. But my babies came out so healthy and capable, even, 5 weeks early, doing really great. So there was some preliminary work that was done to kind of question moms who had had babies pre-EMPowerplus and then post-EMPowerplus. And it was pretty fascinating to hear that they were all talking about that higher APGAR score for their babies and just healthier, stronger, feistier little babies being born to EMPowerplus moms. So that's kind of interesting, totally anecdotal. No studies have been done on that. It's just personal experience sitting in a room with a whole bunch of women and a researcher talking about our birth experiences. So that's something. The question is, would I take EMPowerplus Lightning? And there's some reasoning that I want you to understand. And that's why I was not going to type this out because it's long. The actual dosage of mineral in a capsule is huge compared to the actual dosage of mineral and vitamin in a lightning stick. And the reason that we think, and we're waiting on research for this, but the reason that we think that people are getting similar results between, a bunch of like maybe 4 capsules and a lightning stick, pretty similar results. The reason that we think that is so is because it's not really how much you take, it's how much you actually absorb. So getting this into your bloodstream through sublingual absorption is really different than expecting your gut to digest and uptake and then get this into your bloodstream. So different process, and that's where the dosage of actual mineral in each of these products kind of becomes comparable. But honestly, oh, yay. With the added need during a pregnancy, this is totally my personal opinion, okay? Don't like, I have nothing but my personal logic to back this one up. The added need, though, for additional calcium, when you're building bones and brains for somebody else, like you're literally building bones, that's coming from somewhere. I just know that there's an increased need for actual mineral, and maybe not just the mineral amounts that it would take to, fire your brain up and keep your nervous system functioning properly, but you're looking for like additional actual like material here. So if I were going to be taking lightning, I would, which is going to get you your vitamin B's and like all the good stuff, I would be adding some of the BMD product. I know Renova sells it, and I know that True Hope also sells it. I love this stuff. They brought it into the company for me, and it was actually one of the first things that I did, in addition to the Empower Plus combination, to help me with some like really anxious gut problems that I was having when I was like long-term withdrawal from SSRIs. But it's powerful, and the reason that it's great is that they've got the minerals coated in some stuff that will help your body to absorb it better. It's kind of like a nasty horse pill. It's not super fun to take, but it's really balanced, and it won't throw off the balance of an Empower Plus capsule or the mineral balance in a lightning stick. Balance is super important. If you're just taking Empower Plus for fun, I guess it's okay to throw off your balance and add a prenatal or another mineral supplement. But I really don't recommend it, because the reason that Empower Plus is so amazing is that the minerals are actually in proper ratio. And that took years of figuring out to get that to happen. So that was not an easy combo to figure out. Started in the pig pens first, right? When they were figuring out the ratio for swine. And then when they had to figure it out for humans, it was me being the guinea pig and a whole bunch of my friends. And finding that correct ratio, that perfected ratio, is super important. So if you're taking additional supplements like a cheap, and I'm sorry, I'm going to call it cheap because they are cheap, under-absorbable prenatal vitamin, you really could throw the balance of the minerals. So if you're taking the Empower Plus for a reason like you need more calm, coping, and clarity in your life, and it's actually working for you, I would not add an additional prenatal vitamin or any other kind. I would take a look at the recommendations for vitamin B, and I would make sure that I was taking maybe a mixture of capsules so that you're getting more of the mineral material that you're going to be building baby bones and brains with. And then I might throw in a lightning stick for a little boost in the early afternoon, because we know these are energizing, and the reason they are, you're getting that light up in the brain really quick, sublingual absorption, but honestly, not enough actual mineral to be building bones and brains on. This is about brain food. This is about brain and body food. That's my personal feeling on it. I don't want to rock the boat until I see some kind of research to tell me otherwise. And then regardless of what you're doing, I would be adding some additional calcium. So the Renova site would have it. True Hope site has it. I would not be going and getting an additional mineral of any kind off of a shelf. Absorption is everything. Balance is even more. So that's my answer for that. I hope that was clearer than mud. Don't mix a cheap prenatal with your Empower Plus. Figure out what the most important ingredients are and levels in your prenatal. Make sure that you're getting your niacin, critical for baby health. Make sure you're getting your calcium, critical for your health and baby health. And then take a look. You can talk to your doctor or look up online what's the perfect prenatal, and kind of figure out what people are playing on in terms of the science and the amounts and everything in there. And then I design my own program based on that. So again, I did 32 capsules a day. It's all we had during my pregnancies. Actually, and I probably added the BMD as well, because we would have had that by then. But yeah, load up, take care of that baby belly, and be as logical about this as you can be. There's nothing special about a prenatal except that it's higher in certain ingredients than others. Go do a little comparison shopping and let me know what you decide. I'm glad that you contacted me through my DMs for the secret mailbag. And if anybody else has questions, feel free. Lean in. You can friend me on Facebook, send a comment to me in a private message, and I'm super happy to be able to answer here so everybody can see it. All right, we'll see you out there. Have a great day.